Hi, Dan from Dear Diary here. Last week, Judy and I both ordered and received our new, beautiful MacBook Pro with Retina display. It's thin, it's relatively light, the screen is gorgeous. It's by far the best computer that I've ever used. I'm loving it. This is one case of zero buyer's remorse. But it came and I discovered I had an issue, and it became a bigger issue because I'm set to be traveling for a couple of days. The issue is I haven't had a 15-inch computer in a very long time, and I don't have a bag for it. I don't have any sleeves, I don't have any bags, I don't have a backpack. I had nothing to carry and protect the laptop because I've been using a 13-inch or an 11-inch or an iPad, and this is an expensive computer. I needed a really good way to carry it. So I looked around and I found two ways to carry the MacBook Pro with Retina display that seemed perfect for me, and both of them are here. I want to take a look at the first one, the one that I'll actually be bringing with me on a trip this week, and it comes from Waterfield, one of my all-time favorite companies. They make the nicest bags and sleeves, the quality, the design. I love their stuff. If you read the site, you'll see that Judy and I especially just love the things they produce. There's no exception here. What I ordered is fantastic on multiple levels. Now here's the thing. Waterfield has a lot of different choices, and a lot of the bags they offer and a lot of the sleeves they offer come in different sizes. So I had a huge range of bags from which to choose, and I went through a number of different, well, maybe I want this, maybe I want that. I ended up with the Cosmo bag. The Cosmo bag is described in this manner by Waterfield. Go first class even if you're just going down the block. Smart design and smart style, includes offset D-rings for auto balance and weightless suspension shoulder strap. The Cosmo's great shape allows it to stand up on its own, empty or full. It comes in three sizes. It comes in small for $169, medium for $179, and large for $189. The small tightly fits the 15-inch MacBook Pro in a sleeve. The medium easily fits that. I didn't want to go so large so quickly, so I ended up ordering the small. Then I realized that I could order the Cosmo combo pack because I also needed a sleeve and I could save some money. So the combo pack comes with a couple things. First, you have your choice of two different pouches. I ended up getting this cable pouch. It's made out of Waterfield's ballistic nylon. It has a nice big zippered space here for putting a lot of things, and it has a zippered pocket here for a few more accessories. Just a great way to have something you can just throw in your bag. Talked last week about scuba cable stable and using it for an iOS Go pack. This also fits the bill. In fact, I'm using both of them right now, quite frankly. The second thing that I ordered was one of Waterfield's sleeves. I have Waterfield sleeves for pretty much every size device, for the iPad, the 11-inch MacBook Air, the 13-inch MacBook Air or MacBook Pro. This is the 15-inch sleeve, and what shocked me is just how large it really is, but it's the 15-inch MacBook Pro is a larger computer. It's a really decent sized computer. But again, it's not that heavy, which is really nice. What's great about this sleeve is that you can order it customized. So I got it with a flap, and I got it with D-rings, because this way I can actually use this as a light MacBook Pro bag if I needed to, because it also has a nice space in the back for storing some things. So this is how I actually, no matter where I'm going, will carry the MacBook Pro, because it gives really nice protection. The only thing I would recommend if you get a Waterfield sleeve with the D-rings is when you're putting something into it, make sure that the D-rings are down, because you don't want to hit the aluminum on the metal D-rings. It could mar it, could scratch it, and we hate when that happens. So this is the sleeve, which works really nicely. And then we get to the Cosmo itself. This bag is gorgeous. There's no two ways about it. This is a gorgeous, well-designed, really nice, usable bag from Waterfield. When Alana came home and she saw it, she looked at it and she said, wow, that's, oh yeah, it's Waterfield, big surprise. So let's look at the features. First of all, it's got really nice handles that are super comfortable to hold. It's ballistic nylon, but then it has leather accents here so that it's really comfortable. The D-rings for the shoulder strap, one is in the front left corner, the other is in the right rear corner. Now, I didn't understand this at first, but for some reason, when the shoulder strap is this way, it's really comfortable. I was carrying this with the MacBook Pro and a lot of stuff inside of it, and the weight was distributed really nicely across my shoulders. It was really very comfortable to hold, and it didn't swing a lot. And that's because of this offset way that they designed it. On the back, there is what can be easily used as a pocket, but what's a nice feature is that there's a zipper down here, and the pocket then opens up and goes right through so that you can slip it over a luggage cart if you're rolling your bag through security at the airport. So you get to use it as a pouch, but just make sure that this is closed. And as is typical with Waterfield bags, once you close the pull on the zippers, it's actually locked. It's not going anywhere until you lift it up. It actually has a really nice locking mechanism in and of itself. On the front of the bag, there is another pouch, nicely spaced, and there's a zippered pocket inside, smaller, no organizational stuff there, but just a nice pouch so you can put a phone or your keys in there and you won't have to go searching around for them. So even just on the outside, if you're not using this for the handle of your bag, you've got one open pouch here, another open pouch here, and a zippered compartment here. If we go into the bag, you find that it has the nice bright accent inside so you can find whatever you want to find. The MacBook Pro fits in the main compartment. On this side, you have an open area that is Velcroed with this tab. One could put the MacBook Pro in this area without the sleeve. I tend to like using the sleeve because I want the extra protection. It's an expensive computer. And then on this side, you've got two card areas and two areas for smaller knickknacks. So you have a really nice large compartment that even when you put the MacBook Pro inside, there's plenty of room to spare. You've got this open area with the Velcro closure, and then you've got these two smaller areas. There's a lot of space in this bag, and especially if you use one or two pouches like this to put them alongside the computer when it's inside, you can get a ton in this bag. Finally, it said in the description, and it's true, that the bottom has this rigid material. It's good both for bumps and protecting the computer or the tablet inside, but it also means that the bag stands up on its own. It doesn't just flop over. Really thoughtful designs all the way around, which make it both look fantastic in my opinion, and also make it truly a functional bag on many, many levels. This is actually what I'm going to be taking with me while I travel. Finally, let's talk about the accents. The accents come in here in the corner, here in the corner, here in the corner, and on this side over here and in the corners. Lots of different options. Initially, I was getting ballistic gray, but they were out of stock and I needed this quickly, so I ended up getting black leather. The leather is gorgeous, and the offset of the smooth, rich leather and the ballistic nylon is just a really nice combination. It looks sharp. You can see how sharp it looks. Really a beautiful bag. Probably one of my all-time favorite work bags, computer bags, and I've had the opportunity to use a lot of them. I can see myself using this constantly if I'm not going minimalist. This is a superb day bag. Since I got it last week, I've been carrying it with me non-stop and have gotten nothing but rave reviews and comments about it. This is Dan for Dear Diary. Thanks very much for watching.